At the Okoli Law Group, we specialize in producing justice. If you or a loved one in the Atlanta metro area is facing serious criminal charges, then you need serious legal representation.
The Okoli Law Group is here for you. The Okoli Law Group is here for us.
The Okoli Law Group, serious legal representation.
Ẹ̀kọ́ ló láyé táwa yìí sẹ́. Ẹ̀kọ́ dára púpọ̀. Ẹ̀kọ́ ló láyé táwa yìí sẹ́. Ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń gbé ní dẹni gíga. Ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń gbé ní dépò ọlá. Ẹ dákun yé ẹ̀yin òbí wa. Lẹ́bàá lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa. Ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń gbé ní dẹni gíga. Ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń gbé ní dépò ọlá. Ẹ dákun yé ẹ̀yin òbí wa. Lẹ́bàá lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa. Ẹ dákun yé ẹ̀yin òbí wa. Lẹ́bàá lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa.
Peace, family. We are live. Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining. Do me a favor. Please hit that like button again. Please hit that like button. Also, make sure you share and make sure you subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it. Nice seeing you all. Where I can't see you guys. I actually can't see you guys. I really can't see you guys, but figuratively, nice seeing you guys. It really means a lot for you guys to come and join in and have a conversation with me on a Sunday. And like I said, we're gonna get back to being more consistent as far as going live. I have a lot of content I need to get out there as well. So that's what's going on. I'm just doing something real quick. Let me get that switched over. There we go. Bam, good to go. Okay, I'm here. So hit the like button. Also make sure you share and make sure you subscribe. It really means a lot. A couple of announcements before we get started. Announcement number one, we are rolling to Sierra Leone. We're rolling to Sierra Leone November 25th through December 6th. November 25th through December 6th, we are rolling to Sierra Leone. We'll love to have you all. We'll love for you guys to come and join our awesome trip to and in Sierra Leone. To and in Sierra Leone. We're going to have an awesome time. They're going to have an awesome time in Sierra Leone. Once again, we'll love to have you all and have a great time. Also, we're rolling to Benin Republic in January 3rd to the 12th. January 3rd to the 12th, we are rolling to Benin Republic. So please visit Danfo, DANFO.Africa. Again, please visit Danfo, DANFO.Africa to learn more. We're going to jump straight into it. And we know we've discussed this before in the past, but wanted to have this conversation again in regards to Black leadership, just globally, just not being on point. I mean, Black leadership globally. I mean, just by the look at things. I mean, you have some. Now I know he's controversial. I know some people hate him or love him, but you have Kagame, who I think is doing a good job. But overall, I mean, Black leadership globally is struggling. I'm just being nice. It's struggling. But what I notice is a lot of my African immigrant family, they worship Obama. They love Maxine Waters. They love Kamala Harris. And what I have to tell them is, listen, if you take your leadership in Africa, minus Kagame, and do a switcheroo. You could take our black leadership, you could take our black caucus, y'all would still suffer. Y'all would still be in the same position that you were in. You have to understand, outside of, there's Maynard Jackson. Like Maynard Jackson was the last and the first black mayor. So you have Maynard Jackson, you had Marion Barry, you had the mayor in Jackson, Mississippi. I think was it Chokwe? Was it Choke? Was it Lumumba? I think the son's in power now. I'm talking about the father. Like you've had a handful of black leadership, strong black leadership, but now you got Brandon Johnson, you got Maxine Waters, you got the lady in Chicago, Lori Lightfoot, who's not in office anymore. You got the lady in Dalton. I can't think of her name. Tiffany Hayner, I believe that's her name. You got Fannie Willis. You have the lady at I think is in New Orleans who got caught up in some stuff. So black leadership globally, it's just now corrupt. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. It's just corrupt. Like, listen, if you skim a little from the top, okay, whatever, I get it. If you skim a little from the top, okay, I get it, whatever. Shadiness amongst leadership is global. But for some reason, leaders from other demographics, they at least care enough about their people and the conditions of their people that they at least have a certain standard. Or I would say a certain lifestyle, the people, where you can say, okay, he's shady, but his people have running water. He's shady, but his people could at least read. I'm sure he's a little shady, but his people have the basic necessities. He's shady, but at least he puts his people first. Meanwhile, here in America, leadership is more empathetic towards illegal aliens than they are their own people. In certain cities, kids can't read. But we like to yell black excellence and black power and blackly back this. But kids can't read. So who's going to take over next? They're not prepared. They don't have the basics, the necessities to be successful. And it's a problem. It's a problem. But for some reason, I know a lot, even black people here in America, we worship our leaders. LA, LA. I used to feed the homeless on Skid Row. I used to feed the homeless on Skid Row. Skid Row is the lowest I have ever seen with all the resources. There we go, resources. That's the way I say necessities, resources that we have access to here in America. Skid Row is the lowest that I have seen the black race. It's embarrassing. I love my people. I had an initiative called Project Peanut Butter and Jelly. I will go to Skid Row every Sunday. I did it for like 2 to 5 years. And I would feed the homeless. Majority were us. But then you have like Maxine Waters and other black leadership in LA who are more focused on grandstanding and yelling in Congress, reclaim my time. I'm like, have you been to Skid Row? Do you see your people? And yeah, you can say they're drug addicts, they're this, they're that, and they're the other. But other groups of people put resources to make sure that is avoided and doesn't happen, to where it gets to that point. And for some reason, our black leadership's not doing that. Like I said, Skid Row is the lowest I have seen the black race. And I've been all over Africa. But this right here really takes the cake. Let me play this video real quick, and it's gonna get copyright striked or whatever. That's fine. Guys, do me a favor, hit the like button again. Please hit the like button. This right here, this video right here. This is the icing on the cake. And you can't get mad at the white man. I know that's the easy way out. I know that's the cop out. White supremacy, white man. Right here.
Interested in learning more about the Church of Jesus Christ?
Come on in.
This ain't the white man. This is our people.
I will go and check on this pie.
Legislative session is wrapping up tonight, and lawmakers are deciding the fate of bills that haven't passed yet. We're just minutes away until the California legislative session comes to a close. Both houses had fewer than 200 bills combined left to go through. Some of the bills dealing with reparations. ABC 10's Garsh Balsanga joining us live from the state capitol to explain more on this very busy day. We still see people behind you in the rotunda there, Garsh Paul.
Yeah, Luke, and this place is buzzing with anticipation to try to figure out what is the status of their bill. And we are officially less than an hour away until we find out what the results are going to be of all the bills that they haven't voted on. If it is passed, it is going to go to the Governor Newsom's office to see if he will sign or not. But if it doesn't, it is going to die on the House floor. So we're trying to figure that out. But the biggest buzz in this building were bills that weren't voted on, like funding reparations. The final hours of the California legislative session kicking into overdrive as lawmakers try to get their bills approved. On Sunday, lawmakers passed landmark bills to make amends for racism. The proposal they approved allows for the return of land or compensation to families whose property was unfairly taken by the government, and an informal apology for laws and practices that harmed Black people. But the buzz surrounding the reparation bills package was over what wasn't addressed: direct payments.
We laid the foundation that those bills are critically important to, stand up what reparations would be here in the state of California.
State Senator Stephen Bradford authored SB 1403, aims to establish the California American Freedmen Affairs Agency, while SB 1331 funds reparations. Both were not voted on.
We should have gotten it to the governor's desk. He never signaled he would veto the bill. He just said he had some concerns, as they have with many bills. But that doesn't mean you don't move forward with the bills, because, you can fix them.
The California Legislative Black Caucus pulled the bill because it said the proposal needs more work.
The bills that pass are not reparations. An apology is not reparations.
Chris Lodgeson, a reparation activist with Coalition for Just and Equitable California.
The only bills today that even had a chance of being called reparations or could even get us to reparations are the bills that did not pass. It's one thing if we go out for a vote and we lose. Oh, all right. It's one thing if we go out for a vote, we win, and it gets to the governor's desk, and the governor vetoes it.
Supporters of the reparations say they're not giving up despite the setback.
It has to happen if we were going to have meaningful reparations and to the people who deserve it. We're 160 years overdue for this.
And just a few hours ago, there was a glimmer of hope that those two.
Hold on, there's another video I want to play. Hold on, there's another video I want to play. No, let me go back. Hold on, where am I? There's another video I want to play that, I mean, really, really, I want you to listen to the, I don't know, not protester, but the...
saving lives every day. That's how we make a difference. We built our business from the bottom. No shortcuts, no funding. Success isn't just about...
Tonight, the leader of California's reparations task force is speaking out after state lawmakers blocked two reparations-related proposals. The California Legislative Black Caucus decided to withhold those bills from moving forward. That led to a big protest at the Capitol over the weekend, as you see here. That's what the video is that you're watching right now. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala spoke with the reparations leader.
Yeah, so Ashley, what does she have to say about how this whole session ended over the weekend?
In Golston and Lisa, Camila Moore was the chairwoman of California's historic reparations task force. That group wrapped up its work last year after spending years studying the effects of slavery, racial discrimination, and its impact on Black Californians. She says she felt betrayed by the Black Caucus after it decided to block two bills she says were fundamental for reparations. Emotions still high after this scene at the state capitol over the weekend.
It's Black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations.
Emotions still high after this scene at the state capitol over the weekend.
It's Black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations. Black people
at the state capitol over the weekend.
It's Black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations. It's Black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations.
Emotions still high after this scene at the state capitol over the weekend.
It's Black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations.
I mean, he said it. There's Black people stopping their own people from getting their own reparations. Where's Maxine Waters? Where's Kamala Harris? Where's Barack Obama? Where they at? You can't blame white supremacy on this one. You know, we built this country 400 years. You know, my grandmama, great grandmama was a sharecropper. Sharecropper. Swing low, sweet chariots. They owe us. If it wasn't for here's another one. Oh, capitalism. It's capitalism. Capitalism. This is the first form of capitalism. What they did to Black folks for 400 years. This is the first form of capitalism. Capitalism. Swing low, sweet chariots, carry me home. The white folks, they did this to us. We was stolen property, chattel slavery. They owe us. The Japanese got reparations. The Indians got reparations. Why the Black man, the Black woman ain't getting no reparations? White supremacy. Nah. It's the Black Caucus who shut it down. It's the Black Caucus. And that's why I say, you take Black leadership in America, take them to Africa, let them lead, same results. America vaulted on his promissory note. I mean, y'all, listen, man. I just, you know what, guys? Call me a coon, call me a sellout, whatever you want to call me. I've moved on. I'm sorry. I've moved on. I'm over. I mean, we can have. We can have the reparations conversation, but I moved on. I've completely moved on. I'm over it. Yeah, Mojo, who says ATL is the Black Mecca? I didn't say that. Guys, links in the chat room. If you want to call in, you're more than welcome to call in. But I mean, they're not doing nothing. I never said that ATL was the Black Mecca. It was at a point, I would say that, but I know. I think what it is, man. Black people, we've moved on. The majority of Black people have moved on, or weren't even interested in the first place of reparations. I mean, we're more concerned. But here we go. We're more concerned about being in positions where we could get titles and recognition. Symbology. There we go. We're more interested in symbology than we are getting anything concrete like reparations. That's just what it is. As long as we have access to education, access to corporate America, we good. That's just the reality of it. That's just the reality of it. But did it make the table? Hold on. He says the fact that bill was even on the table. What did it make the table? I mean, I guess technically the bill made the table, but I mean, made it to the table. But again, the Black leadership who shut it down. Let me back it up. Let me back it up one more time.
It's Black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations.
The state capitol over the weekend.
It's Black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations. It's Black.
Seen at the state capitol over the weekend.
It's Black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations.
Reparations supporters frustrated by the legislative Black Caucus's last-minute decision to block votes in the assembly on proposals that would establish a state agency and state fund for reparations. The Black Caucus divided, with some saying they were afraid of the governor's veto, while the caucus leader, Assemblymember Lori Wilson, claimed the bills did not have the votes.
I think what happened on Saturday was unconscionable.
Camila Moore led California's reparations task force that helped come up with these recommendations. She did not expect this.
What we saw was a complete betrayal by the California Legislative Black Caucus against their betrayal.
Not expect this.
What we saw was a complete betrayal by the California Legislative Black Caucus against their own constituents.
Expect this.
What we saw was a complete betrayal by the California Legislative Black Caucus against their own constituents. They chose to prioritize their ego and their own self-interest over the people that they claim to serve.
It seems
there it is. Betrayal. Black Caucus. Betrayal. But hey, man, I hope all is well, guys. Links in the chat room. Links in the chat room. If you want to call in and add to the convo, you're more than welcome to call in and add to the convo. Again, if you want to call in and add to the conversation, please call in and click on that link, and you're more than welcome to add to the conversation. Link is in the chat room. Link is in the chat room. You guys hit the like button again. Please hit that like button. We'll wait a minute. Nobody calls in. We'll close out. Also, there's it's 10 days to the election. You know, whoever you voting for, you know, go vote. I'll make my election predictions probably the day before of the election. But yeah, links in the chat room. If you want to call in. If not, we'll go ahead and close out. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, family. Dynasty Search for Huru. Peace.